What's up, YouTube? T Movies here. Now, this year so far has been pretty good with TV, TV shows. So I decided to do my top 10 favorite TV shows of the year so far. I mean, obviously we still got a long way to go. There's still some other shows that's coming out this year, like there's Hawkeye, there's Chucky, there's Why the Last Man, etc. But these are pretty much shows that premiered this year that I thought was pretty solid. So, granted, these are the new shows. Not like I'm not gonna do like my as much as I like the returning the recent seasons of Cobra Kai and all. These are only shows that just premiered this year, not like returning shows. So take that for granted. Anyway, with that being said, here's my top 10 favorite new TV shows of the year so far. All right, coming in at number 10, I'm gonna go with a Hulu series. By the way, there's actually gonna be a lot of Hulu shows on this list. Just letting you all know. Number 10, I'm gonna go with Reservation Dogs. Now, this is the new Taika Waititi show. Uh, that's pretty much about these four engineers, teens in this rural Oklahoma who steal, rob, and save in order to get to the mysterious faraway land in California. I mean, this is pure Taika Waititi's as fine as he is. Like his work in this is really good. Of course, he is no stranger to doing these type of TV shows. Obviously, What We Do in Shadows is a hit. Season 3 just premiered, so there's that. I like the lead actors. Most of these actors I never really heard of, but there are some actors who like some bigger name stars who have popped up, such as Bobby Lee, such as like Garrett Hedlund popped up. So yes, this is a pretty decent show if you guys haven't seen that. All right, number 9 is a Netflix show, and that is called Jeannie in Georgia. Now, this is, of course, about a teenager named Jeannie and her family who yearn to put road picture as New England town. Of course, like the teenager named Jeannie, she's actually living with her, with her single mother, Georgia, who's portrayed by Brianna Howey. And it's a really decent show. I mean, it's a decent coming of age series. The two leads are really solid. I think the girl who plays Ginny, Antonia Gary, I think her name is, or Gentry. I think she is terrific in this. Brianna Howey was amazing. I mean, this is definitely a really decent show. A really decent coming of age tale. There are some twists and turns that you would not even see coming. I mean, this is what happens if M. Night Shyamalan directed like maybe a coming of age tale, But yeah, this does have lots of cool twists. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Give it a go. Season 2 is also coming. Oh, and season 2 of Reservation Dogs is also on our horizon. So keep your eye out for both of them. All right. Coming in at number 8, I'm gonna go with Clickbait. Speaking of shows with twists at the end. Now this show, I was a little late to the party with this, but I actually watched this not so long ago, and Clickbait is so good. You have Adrian Grenier, from Entourage fame. You also had Zoe Kazan. You also had who else was in this? Oh yeah, you had the actress from Get Out, Betty Gabriel, I think her name is. She was also good in this. I mean, this shows where like this family man named Nick Buer is inducted in this crime with a sinister online twist. And of course, those closest to him are ready to uncover like who is behind that. And there's also like some crazy, and they also discover some crazy truth about who like Nick was and too, as well. I mean, this show it has so many twists and turns you would not see coming throughout. I'm not going to spoil it because I still don't know how many people still have watched it, but yeah, I mean Adrian Grenier, who I always loved on Entourage, he was really terrific in this. Zoe Kazan, Zoe Kazan is just terrific. Big Sick, etc. I mean, she from Ruby Sparks to the Big Sick. That girl could do no wrong. She is so good in this. I mean, this series definitely has some cool twists around. I mean, some twists that I didn't even see coming. But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. All right, 7. I'm gonna go with Loki. Now, this is a really awesome show. Tom Hiddleston coming back as Loki was cool. Owen Wilson was great. Who else was in this? Oh yeah, you had Gugu Mafia was terrific. I mean, this is definitely one of the coolest Marvel shows that they put out on Disney Plus this year. It's really fun. Tom Hiddleston is so good as Loki. This also has some really cool humor. lots of different Lokis as well. I mean, we literally got an alligator Loki. We literally got loads of other, like a lady Loki, etc. I mean, this is a really cool show. So definitely give it a go. It also got renewed for season 2, so keep your eye out for a second season. All right, number 6 is a really show. It's a good show that I think, especially if you're a wrestling fan, you probably appreciate it. And that is a show called Heels. I rarely watch wrestling. I'm not really much of a wrestling guy or anything like that. I do know some of the wrestlers. Obviously, I know Dwayne Johnson. I know John Cena. I know Steve Austin, Paige, but I rarely watch wrestling. To be honest, yeah. To be honest, I rarely watch sports in general. I'm not really much of a sports guy. But Heels is such a good series. It is a Stars drama, and it stars Stephen Amell, who is nice. It is nice to see him coming back to the TV world since Loki, since Arrow ended. And here you got these two wrestling brothers, who is like one in the ring and the other is also a hero, who are grappling with their late father's wrestling promotion business, while also eyeing their national attention in a small town in Georgia here. Uh, Stephen Amell's brother is portrayed by Alexander Ludwig, who, by the way, I kid you not, if they go ahead and cast like a new Green Arrow for the DCU, Alexander Ludwig needs to be cast. I mean, it will be super funny because he is playing the former Arrow's brother in Heels. So I think that will be cool to watch. But Alexander Ludwig is so good in this. You also had Kelly Berglund was also great. Mary McCormick. Chris Buer, by the way, is so good as like this former wrestler who's like a coke drug addict. He is really good in this. This is mostly like this does talk, evolve a lot, with this of course does evolve a lot with wrestling, but it also is more like a brother dynamic as well. It's kind of similar to the movie Warrior with Tom Hardy and Joe Edgerton, more similar to that in a way. So yeah, if you guys have not really seen Heels, it's on Stars. Give it a go. Hopefully they don't cancel it because it's always hard to get into a Star show because I still have not forgiven them for getting rid of Ash versus Z with that, But anyway, all right, coming in at number 5, I'm gonna go with Halston. Now this is of course a film. Wow, I'm so used to talking about film, I accidentally keep calling TV shows films. This is of course a show about famed fashion designer Halston, and this stars Ewan McGregor, who, by the way, he's this is not his first TV show he's doing. Of course, next year he has the Obi-Wan series, which I can't wait to see. And Ewan McGregor, like, I literally think he should win his Emmy Award for this. He is that good. Like, he really plays Halston really well. You actually have Rory Culkin playing Joel Schumacher. There's that too. You got loads of other cool, cast members in this. I mean, it's a really decent. Like, I don't know much about Halston, but I do love shows or even movies about like old Hollywood or about true stories and stuff. And this is from Ryan Murphy, and Ryan Murphy kills it with TV shows. Whether it's American Horror Story, whether it's American Horror Stories, whether it's Ratchet, uh, of course, whether it's something like whether it's something like Glee or etc. I mean, yeah, Ron Murphy is the man, and this is definitely really a really decent show in my opinion. So if you guys haven't seen Halston, definitely give it a go. All right, coming in at number 4, I'm gonna go with Nine Perfect Strangers. Now this is of course another hold on. All right, coming in at number 4, I'm gonna go with Nine Perfect Strangers. Now, Nine Perfect Strangers, of course, it is based on a book from the same author of Big Little Lies. Of course, it stars Nicole Kidman, Melissa McCartney. It's a really decent show. Really decent. It does have a really decent cast. It you know, this definitely has a really cool ensemble. From Nicole Kidman to Melissa McCartney, you have Micah Shannon. You have Luke Evans is also in this. And of course, it's pretty much about like these, nine strangers at this who go to like this spa for a week. Um, yeah, for and of course, you got Nicole Kidman who plays like this masseuse, if you will, who it's a little bit like Fancy Island in a weird way. And it's really these. I mean, Hulu has been killing it with the TV shows. I mean, Reservation of Dogs. We also had American Horror Stories. I mean, this is definitely a really cool year for Hulu, and this is a show worth checking out. Lots of the cool cast lists are really decent. So if you guys haven't seen it, it is on Hulu. Give that one a go. All right. Coming in at number three, I'm gonna go with another star show, and that is Blind Spotting. Now, I believe this actually just got renewed for season two, if I'm not mistaken. Blind Spotting is so awesome. This is of course based on the 2018 film with David Diggs and Raphael Cassell. This time around, it's about the wife, yeah, or I should say girlfriend from Blind Spotting, and of course, Raphael Castle's character, he's now in custody, so now his like girlfriend has to pretty much raise her kid alone, and she has to move in with his family, and of course the one who plays. Of course, the one who plays Ashley is, of course, Jasmine Cephas Jones, from Hamilton fame. You also have some other interesting cast members, like the one who plays the sister in this, steals so many scenes. I mean, I like that once, like when they're in the police station, yeah, the police station, and they're like going and they're going to those metal detectors. That scene is really hilarious. I mean, this show definitely is really fun. It's such an entertaining show. Really decent series. I mean, if you guys have not even seen the movie version as well, that movie is really good too. But the show, is really decent. I'm trying to remember if they renewed it or not. I gotta double check that. But if not, I hope they do renew it because it's a really good show. All right. Number two, I'm gonna go with Invincible. Of course, this is based on a comic book by Robert Kirkman. This is one of the most violent anime shows I have ever seen. I mean, the action and humor is hilarious. Stevie Yeun, of course, voices the lead role. J.K. Simmons voices Omni Man. Yeah, this show is really cool. It's fun. It's entertaining. Of course, it got renewed for a second season. I think got renewed for a third season as well. I gotta check that one too. But it's a really funny anime show. I mean, I'm always a sucker for these type of adult humor anime shows, and pretty much pretty much Invincible is definitely one of them that's really hilarious to watch. So if you guys haven't seen it, it is on Amazon. Go watch it. Probably one of Amazon's best shows in my opinion. And I'm curious to see how they're going to do a live action version of this. I mean, if you guys don't know, they are doing a live action Invincible, and yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to go out. All right, now my number one favorite TV show of the year so far is obviously WandaVision. Now, I probably could have easily gone with either Falcon Winter Soldier or WandaVision, but I'm choosing WandaVision. So, I mean, Falcon Winter Soldier was pretty cool and all, but I probably do prefer a WandaVision. It's so really good. Um, Elizabeth Olsen is great. I mean, obviously, up to it, there was lots of speculation of if what's that villain thing that Mephisto, I think his name is. There was lots of speculation that he might pop up, but spoiler alert, that didn't happen. This definitely sets up Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I mean, this was pretty much the first major MCU show since the pandemic, I know, and it was really cool finally seeing a new Marvel show on TV. This was, of course, Marvel's like first show on Disney Plus, so there's that too. It's so fun. It's funny. I mean, it also allows to throw back to classic TV shows from I Love Lucy to Bewitched to even Full House. I'm not even joking. There's literally a Full House homage to this. So yeah, I mean, WandaVision is such a good one. Paul Bettany is so great. Catherine Hahn was amazing. I mean, Yeah, of course, the show just got nominated for Emmy awards and well deserving. It's such a good series. So I wish we could get a season two, but I don't think we're getting another season. So yeah, but anyway, if you guys haven't seen WandaVision, it is on Disney Plus. Give it a go. It's a really good one. All right, that's pretty much it. Here's my quick rundown: 10 Reservation Dogs, 9 Ginny and Georgia, 8 Clickbait, 7 Loki, 6 Heels, 5 Halston, 4 9 Perfect Strangers, 3 Blind Spot, 2 Invincible, and number one is a WandaVision. Now, there's loads of other ones I probably could have added too. Obviously, Falcon Winter Soldier is actually my honorable mention. History of Swear Words with Nicolas Cage is a good one. Let's see. Superman Lois is pretty decent. Punky Brewster I probably could have added. Paradise City, another Amazon show. Chad. Jupiter's Legacy was pretty good. The Upshaws with Mike Epps was good. Um, Dad Stop Embarrassing Me with Jamie Foxx was a pretty funny one. There was also the Mighty Ducks I could have added. Girls Five Eva. The Prince. Sweet Tooth. Turner and Hooch. The White Lotus. American Horror Stories. What If. Brand New Cherry Flavor. There's some I still haven't seen yet. I still haven't really got a chance to check out Hacks. I still haven't had a chance to check out one of those shows. Yeah, there's some new shows I still haven't checked out the Chair yet, so I still gotta give that one a go. But so far the show this year was pretty solid. I mean, I'm curious to see what else they're gonna have later this year. So obviously later this year I'm gonna do another list, but this time I'm gonna separate your comedy and dramas. But anyway, let me lead you guys. So far? What have been your favorite new TV shows of the year so far? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing out.